Well, I think we have some bullet points we can show the audience about what TPP is to remind us. We hear about it a lot, but it was a very sweeping agreement, could potentially affect 40% of global GDP, and we really have eliminated a lot of tariff and non-tariff barriers. We've addressed a lot of things. Why didn't President Trump want to go into this in the to begin with?
Well, President Trump said this was the worst deal negotiated in history. He had a lot of really critical things to say about it on the campaign trail. He said the product rules, the content rules weren't tight enough, that it was basically a gift to China. There weren't enough restrictions on Japan potentially manipulating their currency in the future. Really just a whole host of issues that he wanted to change. He wanted to make the tariff phase-outs even longer. And that's why it's just so stunning to hear, one of the first actions that he took when he joined, when he was inaugurated, was to exit the deal, is now to potentially reconsider it.
And to give the audience a sense of what might be at stake for the United States, we have a chart here, a bar chart, over the years about how much trade the United States does with those 11 nations that are part of TPP. It's a lot of money, a lot of commerce. What's causing him to change his mind? Is it possible that actually it could be a lever against China?
I think it's all about China. It's all about getting to China. I think there's a recognition. I mean, of course, the president understands the TPP, the other 11 countries in the TPP, they've moved on. They've signed a new deal. Those countries are ratifying that deal as we speak. I think there's a growing recognition that being a part of this large trade pact of representing 40% of GDP, as you mentioned, is a powerful tool against China. It's also, I think, the reason that we're hearing this now is I think a sort of a reassurance he's trying to give to farmers and to the Chamber of Commerce, traditional Republican constituencies who were nervous about the trade war.